All right, let's see if I can do this quick. Welcome to the Stone Mill, the 7th Bluestone Militia. Be the name of our company we'll be getting into here. I want to show that out for you, throwing it on to that PowerPoint for you, so save you all this, or that way I don't have to give you my full cutout. I mean, I got to keep a little bit in the Visual Studios here for what I'm doing. But we got our buildings, we got our employees of each building, we got the what is a flatten function. You can do what is which is just getting those names, set them down. Video links if you want them in there. Just a couple of video resumes if I do send them to you or you want to type that in. Most of it's going to be on the PowerPoint. That's broken down into the subtasks out of the main office here, and their tasks and subtasks, which go by department in columns. So a little easier to find. I don't have it color coordinated here, but I didn't want to spend 2 or 3 hours on trying to match it all out. You have a time clock here with a lambda function. So for the most part, it's pretty solid. You do have to do a little bit of refreshing when you set it up just to make sure it's solid. Test it out a little bit, make sure your numbers don't change. On this one, I still have to do the true false to make sure that you're not putting in false names or it's deleted and redone. It's a bit tricky on that lambda function, but as far as the demonstration, not bad. You got your hour differences there, so you can get the duration. Here it's just a quick little thing. You want to type in a name. It should come up with a date for you. Get rid of it. And as for here, that's a pretty cool thing. Like I said, it needs to be worked out. This can also be fully automated if you want it to be, but with a short list like this, not really much reason. And it's again a bit tricky to fully do the query select where with a time function like that when things move around that much. So just keep that in mind. What else we got? What was this down here? The payroll section. This is getting it ready to be the medical, the insurance, and medical health and whatever. You got to add all those in to everybody's set. So you get into the main shop, and we can take whoever it is over here, main shop, Danger Dave, Rick Flag, and Tharp, and we can take them and kind of get an idea of what they're doing. And here are some of the products I've worked in the past at various stone mills and things like that kind of show you. We get water jets and saws and rock face and hand honing, all the good tools, some Morningstar protocols and stuff for the clock ins. Building A, a bit of a quarry site, but realistically it's the same. Here's again saws, orders, fork trucks, manhandle and stuff, torches, rock face and tread lines, and shoveling the ditches. Got garage office over here, the Alter Don, the Don, not to be confused with the Don and Don. This the Don. All right. Well, anyways, I'm just screwing around. That would be their department inside of there. I even offered that to be the 401k section. Let them do some office work over there while you're fronting the other stuff and model the boot barns. Keep on track of the books and the, the eBay spy stuff that you got to stay with. It's a garage. It's a maintenance shop. Quarry sites, again, are their own thing, realistically. They kind of deserve their own pile of rock base to it while you're out there grinding it out. And all this can be opened up. You could take this 8-foot saw, head saw program, and just do it up, break it down like Dr. Manhattan. You could do, because thermal stations and stuff like that, you can really open them up and get to what type of, not just thermaling the process, but also which processes go into which systems accordingly. With that, again, you're going to need a few more skill sets that'll help you do what you're going to need to do as far as unique functions and sorting and grouping and stuff like that, quarrying, wheres, ands, and things like that. Other than that, I think it's going to do it for me. The only thing you don't really see in here is docs for what it does, or Google Documents. But that's all right. Hopefully you'll get the point of what that is. Just as a sidebar, we can come in here. I don't know if I still have it. Let me open up a new one here. Most things in general are a hack of some kind. And when you're hacking or doing something of that nature, you got to be able to go fast and be able to detail through the information that what you're dealing with inside here, because it's real easy to not get, or to not pay attention to what's going on and all the things that are going into it. You got to really take those factors into consideration. I mean, somebody came up with the G-spot. That scientist was getting wet. That's all there is to it. That's all you can say. But cherry tree mining is a bit of this. Here, sometimes you got to go with what gear you have. You might not be able to get it, so make sure you're documenting the full process. Manobrachiosaurus, accountability in the backyard. All right, I don't want to prattle on too long here, but give you some insight on your coding programs and what to add, what not to add. Take the cookie, don't take the cookie.